Hi everyone, so here is my latest journal after me fighting with my tripod for nearly 20 minutes because it came undone. Oh, anyway, I'm hoping it stays up. I need to get a new one. Anyway, this is it. It is butterfly themed, vintagey butterflies. These covers I bought were from MyPorchPrints. You get quite a few in the set. Book covers, and she's got book spines and stuff like that as well. Bought a couple of their kits, and anyway, love this one. If you saw my other journal, the last video that I done, I used a different cover for that. So I don't even know if I've wrote anything down for this. Let me have a look. Have I? No, I haven't. Right, so it measures 7 by 4 3/4. It has a 1 3/4 inch spine with 3 signatures. I think there's about 90 odd pages in this, but it will be listed on my coffee shop. There will be a direct link below, and that link will give you 25% off. I don't know where I got 40 from. 25% off, but you must use that link. There is other things on there for sale, and that offer runs till the end of April, which is 30th of April 2025. Right, so let's go inside. So I've made this from a box. The cover is a box of some sort, and obviously I've used this. I have used this matte glue. It's a glue and a finish in one by Art Studio from the range here in the UK. Don't know if you can get it anywhere else in the world, but that's where I got it. There's still strings hanging on there. This was distress ink and like a heavier, sorry about the noise, got kids with hay fever and everything today. Right, let's go inside. Let me just check that I'm in frame because I did have to move this tripod. Anyway, right, there's lots of flips and flaps in this. So it's a flip up, you can journal or add photos there. I've got these little tabs. I've made like a tag cluster on there, and then behind here we've got an index card. That's just behind there. Okay, then we have an envelope flip out, and in there we have got some French ephemera, I think, or postcards from the old design shop. Some stamping here, little cluster there, that flips out. We've got that there, postcard, and this is from ARTYmaze. And then in the envelope we've got bits and pieces, and that opens up there as well to journal on. So that goes in the envelope, and so does this piece of ephemera. Goes in there, and that closes. Some punching here, scrap piece of paper. I made these just out of scrap pieces of paper. I believe this paper was from Rach and Bella Crafts, and no, or it could have been, sorry, Line Dot Arrow, and it was actually one of the Christmas kits, but I love the colour. It kind of blended in a little bit with the cover. We've got tags and journal cards in here. ARTYmaze they are. Little scrappy notebook here. Little butterfly thing there. There's stitching on the pocket. There's bead dangles. Then here we've got a big tag in the back that's been stenciled on. It's kind of open to the side there. That flips up. I made these tabs and then done the stamping on them. That flips down, and then we've got fluff everywhere. I've got some scrappy pieces in there to journal on. Done a little bit of stamping there. We've got another flip out here. I'm just still going to check that I'm in frame. I can see my tripody thing. It screws on. It's got like, you know, like a vice type thing. It's like that, and it keeps moving. It's lost its thread a little bit. So let's do this first. I'm straight in there, isn't I? That's not even a thing. Stamping, another tab there. We've got some more journal cards in here, some ephemera, and like I said, that flips out. Another piece of ephemera here. This is from ARTYmaze, I believe. And then we've got some more. These I bought them. I don't know where I got them from now. I can't remember. Postcard, the old design shop, I believe. And it might have been a freebie from the old design shop on the blog. Oh, that doesn't go in there, that goes there like that. Somewhere to journal, because you still need somewhere to journal, don't you? A tag pocket, that's from ARTYmaze. I think that was butterflies in blue kit. French ephemera from ARTYmaze. I'm not gonna, that all tucks in, but we ain't got time for that in the video, have we? Another flip journal space, that's one of my kits there. Little tag here, little cluster, some more French ephemera there. And a guest check tag in there, they're from ARTYmaze. And then I've just done a layaway tag cluster thing here. Journal space, it's the centre of a signature. We've got another flip up with some little bits in there. What do you call that? A label, a little tag, a little ticket, and a little tag there. Can't remember who they're from now. I know who it's from. It's from Up for Eva Gallery. Now, I used a lot of these little label things that I got. I bought them just the other day. Oh, come here. I kept a little bit of paper. And it's from Citrus Journal Studio on Etsy. Citrus Journal Studio on Etsy. And I got them from there. Flips out, journal space, little tuck, journal card, a tag there with a butterfly. And I showed you that, didn't I? Yep, I did. Is there? Oh, yeah, and there's a tag in there as well. I like doing all these little flips and flappy things in a journal. Tag there, just a little cluster going on there. These are ARTYmaze. This is some more like letter ephemera from ARTYmaze. That goes in there. We've got a, what's this? All right, that's just a, I don't know what it's doing. What's it doing? Oh yeah, it's a flip. It's a flip, it's a pocket. Stamping, journal cards. All slotted in there. Make that tab. Sure, I'll do a really quick video on them. They're just so easy. And it's, the tab punches similar to that shape, but so expensive. You can do it yourself. There we go. Oh, there's more in there. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's in there. Just a couple of postcards, and I've done it so that when you do that, that keeps that flap shut. Somewhere to journal behind there. Here we've got a side tuck. That's from that Citrus Journal Studios. And postcard, little fold out journal space thingy. Another tab that I made, stitched. I didn't stitch it onto the page, but I stitched both sides and then glued it on. Little bead dangle there. Somewhere to journal. This is the back of an envelope, so we've got bits and pieces in there, like so. We have that. That goes in there. So it does. I'll put that in there. And the postcard, we can slip that in behind as well. And we'll leave that like that. That, I don't know where I got that, but it's a digital. That's from the Citrus Journal Studio. That's a tag flip, little cluster. It's open there if you want to tuck something in behind. I haven't, but you know, you've got to leave some space for its usage. So tonight, we haven't got the cat tonight, because I've locked her in another room. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? Because she harasses me when I do a video. I was like, right, you're getting locked in one of the bedrooms. Because she just sits and attacks the door till I open it. Right, this is the second, the middle signature. It is blank. Apart from this here. We've got a flip out there for you to add your own bits to. So we've got a flip there. All these pages to do whatever you like, and then that, okay. Then here we've got a flip up again. We've got a little index card in there. That's again a tab that I made and I stamped on it. Is that opened? Might be, let's see. That's opened there as well, so you can put things in behind there. Another envelope. In the envelope we've got that postcard from the old design shop. whoops, that is a tag, obviously. Little journal card there, and then inside here we've got one of these, and then that opens there as well. You can journal on here, and that closes. Little pocket there, little scrappy notebook. Keep all your little end pieces of paper when you're trimming them off. Okay, what's that? Scrappy piece of paper. Because you can make all these little scrappy notebooks or little clusters with them. Bead dangle. That was in there. Like so. Like, I think it was just like that, yeah. That's these, the old design shop, but I kind of put them together to make the envelope. Tag there. You can add photos there. Here we've got another tag. That image is from ARTYmaze, I believe. Another flip out. Tag, it could go behind there. And then we've got bits and pieces in here as well. These are like I say, I bought them from, I think it was Amazon, I don't know, years ago. Don't even know if they still do them. But they're kind of laminated on the front, so you could just write on the backs of them. That goes there. Oh, we got bits everywhere. Does that go in there? It does. Got a lot in that envelope flip, haven't we? Like so, and then the cat, she's trying to get out of the bedroom. She drives me nuts when I'm doing these videos. Little pocket, whoops, journal card. We've got a tag. We've got another tag. I love that little rose on there, it's sweet. I did actually put them like that in there. A stencil tag there. Butterflies ARTYmaze. We have a pocket here. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, the 26th, we've got the gender reveal for my next grand Ruby, and myself, the other grandparent, and my husband. We know what it is because we went to the scan and we got to see what it is, but Mum and Dad and everybody else doesn't know what it is. So I can't wait. I'm going to video it, so I'll share that video with people on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see it. That cat is actually going nuts. She knows. She's probably thinking I'm talking to another cat in here. I'm betraying her. Another little cluster there. Another flip. Whoops. Actually a lot in this, isn't there? I forgot how much I've done to this, or with this. Yeah, so that's that way. That keeps that closed, and that goes on there. And then here we've got a selection of journal cards and tags, some stamping. We haven't got a flip there, but we have a pocket, tags. More tags. That's, I'm not gonna, it's that letter ephemera. I'm not gonna pull it all out because I hate putting it all back together again. Yes, I'm so excited about tomorrow to see their faces. Somewhere to write. It's a little tab that I made and stamped on. In here we've got another postcard, another printable one. That's the bought one. And then on the back, what do we have on the back? We've got a flip up, flip down, a couple of pages to write on, and that just kind of weighs that down a little bit. So that is the journal. You can see it's a chunky one. Again, I enjoyed making that. I do like making big chunky journals. I think the next one's just going to be like a traveller's notebook size journal. Don't want to burn myself out with the big ones. Anyway, the link below will take you to my shop with all the 20% off, and that includes digitals as well, so you can have a look at them. Check out my freebies as well. If you have any questions, just ask. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.